Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Aishwarya Kaushik from the Premier Endodontics and Conservative Dentistry Institute. Welcome to the series Question of the Day. Today, we are going to discuss one very important question that came in All India PG Entrance Examination 2019. So here, the question goes like, all blades of an instrument pass through a single point when the instrument is rotating. That value is known as what? That is the question that was asked. Now, important to realize here is we are talking of all blades of an instrument. So it's a cutting instrument for sure. So that means we are most likely talking about a burr. Pass through a single point. So somewhere we are talking about the symmetry or geometry of the burr. That's number two. When the instrument is rotating, that is a very, very key important point, right? This is what is going to decide the answer to this question. So the options are rake angle, number one, number two, run out, number three, concentricity, and third option B or C, depending on the number of blades. Okay, so let us look at the important points that are required to get to the answer here. We are talking of a burr, its symmetry, and the fact that how do we measure its symmetry when the burr is rotating or when the burr is static, right? So there are two very important terms. One is concentricity and the other is run out. Now, concentricity is a direct measurement of the symmetry of the burr, right? That is how closely a single circle can pass through the tips of all the blades when the burr is not in motion. Now, this is the key word here. When the burr is static, it is not in motion, right? It is not in motion. So you can see here, as this animation suggests, that you can make a circle, even if you are able to make a perfect circle through the ends of the blades of the burr, right? Through the ends of the cutting edges, and you can make a perfect circle, then you have a perfectly concentric burr. If the same measurement is done when the burr is rotating, because that is what is important for us. We have to see the functionality of the burr, how symmetric it is when it is rotating. Now that measurement is known as run out. So run out is a dynamic test. That is the keyword here, dynamic test. That is when the burr is in motion or when the burr is rotating. So run out is a dynamic test measuring the accuracy with which all blade tips pass through a single point when the instrument is rotated, right? So when the burr is in motion, and the burr is perfectly passing, all the blades are passing through one single point, then the burr is perfect or 100% in its run out value. Now, obviously, when the burr is perfect in its run out, then obviously it is perfectly concentric as well. No doubt about that. However, in reality, there is some eccentricity when the burr starts moving in a handpiece. No handpiece is perfect, irrespective of how expensive it is. No handpiece is perfect. So there will be some eccentricity that has to be factored in while we are doing our work. Now, what is that value of eccentricity that is acceptable? So that value of eccentricity that is acceptable for clinical use is 0.023 mm. If the value of eccentricity, that is the lateral motion of the burr, is more than 0.023 mm, then that burr and handpiece assembly becomes unacceptable for clinical use, right? So this is again a very important MCQ coming from this question, right? This MCQ was asked about 10 years back in a All India PG entrance examination. Obviously, we go back to the answer. The answer is very simple. All blades of an instrument pass through a single point when the instrument is rotating, that is, it is in motion. So the answer is run out, no doubt. That's it, right? No confusion regarding this. So that was the question of the day. Thank you all for listening. And just in case you have any doubts, you can put those doubts in the comment section below. I'm signing off. Thank you.